Yo, yo, for the second time today, long live Sway, my boy. Forever Sway, long live Sway. Let's do the NFL picks now. I couldn't get all that shit done in one vid. But man, let's just go through the fucking go through the slate, man. We got so much shit to bet on this week, man. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Jets, minus 298 for the Bills. Divisional matchups are always a little funky. I'm always going to be rooting for Justin Fields. I think plus 6.5 is actually insane for like them to lay it out like that because I don't think the Jets cover. I think the Bills get the job done. I think they the divisional games. I say maybe the spread probably doesn't hit. Maybe it's like a closer game than it should be. But I do think the Bills come out. I think the Bills come out on top, and I think James Cook gets in for a score. I think James Cook scores a touchdown this game. But this is kind of a similar matchup to what the Bills faced week one. So maybe they will be a little bit more prepared. This is like the team version of the Ravens with Justin Fields and Breece Hall, where you got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. But you got Garrett Wilson on this team, and that does make a difference, man. Garrett Wilson is a dog, in my opinion. So we're gonna I think alternate that spread to like plus 9.5. Maybe plus 10.5 minus 205. The parlay piece for the Jets. It's a divisional game, and I do think the Bills just saw a team like this and they came back. They were getting smoked for most of the game, and yeah. Moving on, man. We got the fucking Chicago Bears at the Detroit line. Chicago Bears plus 230 underdogs. Lines minus 300 favorite, minus 285 favorites. I'm sorry. The spread is also at minus 6.5 for the Lions here. Over under is 48, 46.5. Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson. This is we could talk about this for so long, right? I could talk about this for so long. It is hard because like you got so much shit in this game where it's like fuck, you got like Dan Campbell revenge or like but maybe like revenge game for Ben Johnson for leaving. Or maybe you got Ben Johnson who knows Dan Campbell all so fucking well that he's gonna be able to win this game somehow. But it all falls on one person. We know who that person is. If he ain't accurate, man, if he's throwing shit in the fucking dirt, I'm already fired up. If Caleb Williams looks like he looked last week, it's over. The Bears fans, us, me, it's over. I'm accepting the fact that he is a work in progress, but he got to clean that attitude up. I don't care about the painted nails, but bro cares more about painting his nails than reading the fucking playbook. It's fucking true. And don't fucking come at me sideways if it's not. Because I will get on everybody's ass who tells me they still have some. I have faith in Caleb Williams, but that's gonna tell me don't be tripping about Caleb Williams because I am. Fuck Caleb Williams, he's a little pansy ass bitch, bro. Like as pansy of a bitch as you can fucking get in this fucking world. Fuck off, like if he don't succeed, like I'm rooting for the motherfucker, but I just shat on him like a bitch. Um, I'm rooting for you, Caleb, but man, stop throwing shit 10 yards over the receiver's head just because a fucking defender is coming in 7 yards fucking away. Throw it where your guy can catch it and that motherfucker can't, so you don't get a pick six. Stop being a fucking cat. Dumbass, man. I got the lines, man, until I see something out of Caleb. Sad ass pick. I'll take the Bears spread though. But I don't know, Dan Campbell the type to step on the neck and not let up. So it's a tough pick. I think what's his name? I think Jameer Gibbs, he didn't get in last week. He's gonna get in. I think David Montgomery against the Bears is gonna get in. I don't know. The Lions' offense did look terrible at the same time, but the Bears' offense was non-existent. They did not show up, and Caleb Williams is a big part of that. I kind of like Sam Laporta anytime touchdown scorer. I think the Bears just always struggled with cover tight ends. I don't know, man. I need to see something else from Caleb till I can put Bears on bet on the Bears again. That's all I'm gonna say about that game. But I do think Bears probably cover plus 7.5. I don't know about 6.5. I could see a 7 point game, just winning the whole game and then losing the last fucking 2 minutes per usual. Shit. Moving on though, we got the Giants, the Cowboys. The Giants are plus 190 versus the Cowboys at minus 230. This is an ugly game. But the Cowboys didn't look too bad opening night, or maybe the Eagles just looked bad. Um, Jalen Carter is a really big piece of that defense we saw for the Philadelphia, with him being out. The Giants, the Cowboy with him being out for the Eagles, the Cowboys were really able to get stuff down the field with Lamb. He had 4 drop passes. They would have won that game if he didn't have those drop balls. I like the Cowboys here at minus 2.5. Alternate the spread. Um, yeah, I like the Cowboys here at minus 2.5 for sure. Gets you minus 183. It's low tax, but I think the Cowboys win a close one. It's just if man, nah, Russell Wilson starting. Take the minus 4.5. I think the Cowboys fuck up the Giants, man. Like the Giants ain't got nothing going for them. The Bears are bad, but the Giants are bad, bad, bad. You feel me? But moving on, y'all. We got the Browns at the Ravens. I think the Ravens cover minus 9.5. And I think, man, like that Browns defense is so good. This is one of those games that you can definitely sneak out, but at plus 550, like the odds makers ain't giving them no chance. Like that's a really hard, you know what I mean? I see ah I feel like the Browns can for some reason like steal this game just because it's also another divisional game, but plus 550 is crazy. I like the Browns to cover plus 11.5 spread. Um, I think the Ravens are gonna come out with they're gonna try to come out with their foot on the gas, but it's hard to score on Miles Garrett and them boys, man. They got people, and 4% of the bets placed are on the Cleveland Browns. About 96 of them are on Baltimore. So if there's an upset coming this week, it's the Browns, I think. But Flacco's still serviceable. Shit, he's still in the league. I don't know why he's starting, but it is what it is. Pick for that game is, I mean, it's hard to kind of rock with. I'm gonna rock out with the plus 11.5 in the divisional game. Maybe move it to plus 13.5. I'd feel a lot safer than with the Browns, but plus 13.5 alternate spread for the Browns is what I like in that game. So yeah, I love moving the spreads around. Just 'cause the sports books always fucking gonna do some shady shit when it's like come down to the wire and it's like minus 6.5 or minus 2.5. But yeah. Um, so yeah, we'll take the spread on the Browns at the Ravens this game. I like Derrick Henry to score a touchdown though, regardless. It's probably like minus 300, minus 205. I mean, the Browns defense is good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, um, moving on, y'all, we got the Rams at the Titans, and I got the Rams here. I don't know. Cam Ward just didn't. There is nobody to throw the ball to. Like, who's he gonna throw the fucking like literally? Like nobody to throw the ball to. I mean, Titans are probably just in line for another number 1 pick this year. And I'm sorry to say that, but I like the Rams minus 5.5 this game. I think they're just a much better team. I know 94% of the bets are placing the Rams here. This might, I hate seeing that type of shit because it just like calls for an upset because the sports book's gonna lose so much money if they don't if they don't, Like if there's not, or they're gonna win so much money if there's an upset. But man, plus 190 for the Titans is crazy. I felt like it would be like minus 350 for the Ravens and like plus 285 for the Titans. They must see something we don't. So I'll just take the money line here on the Rams. Maybe then move that minus 5.5, 3 points over, minus 2.5, you know. And for a touchdown score in that game, man, I think Puka Nacua gets in. Puka Nacua is plus 125 to get in. So I like touchdown score right there. And guys, Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cincinnati Bengals. I like Jamar Chase to get in this game. And I think Travis Hunter will find the end zone finally in this game as well. So that's what I like for that game. I do think the Bengals end up winning. This is probably a shootout though. And like the over I would move it to over 47.5. The over under is at 49.5 right now. 47.5 gets you minus 134. I like those. I like that a lot. So even like 46.5 just to be safe, minus 155. Um yeah. Yeah, I think the Bengals probably end up winning this game, but only at minus 180 odds and plus 150 for the Jaguars. That's really interesting, isn't it? Like I don't know, like the Jaguars do seem improved, and I think ETN is probably gonna score here. Hell yeah, I like ETN to score. He's plus 115, and I honestly do think Travis Hunter finds the end zone. Something in my guts telling me. I think it's gonna be a closer game than people anticipate. I don't want to pick a winner here. If anything, I would move. I think it's gonna be close enough to like I don't know where you could like maybe do a Jamar Chase and then plus 7.5 for the Jaguars because I think they do look better and Travis Etienne looks like he's back to form and everything so that gets you Jamar Chase touchdown score and plus 7.5 gets you plus 185 on the Bengals, so that's pretty decent. Uh, and I like Travis Hunter at plus 220 odds to get in. Moving on, y'all. We got the Niners with the Saints. I'm gonna stay quick with this one. I mean, fucking, who's gonna be throwing the ball? Mac Jones. I got more faith in Mac Jones than I do in Spencer Rattler. Even though the New Orleans Saints defense is good, the New Orleans Saints defense is eventually going to fold because of how hard it is to be like um consistent when you have Spencer Rattler as your fucking quarterback. So I think the 49ers get this one done on the road, and I'll take the minus 2.5 here. Uh, man, I think I have more faith in Mac Jones than I do in uh, what's his name, Spencer Rattler, and I think Kamara gets in this game. And Ricky Pearsall, let's see how he does with Mac Jones at the helm. You feel me? At the quarterback position. Moving on, y'all. We got the Seahawks at the Steelers plus 145 for the Seahawks, minus 175 for the Steelers. Give me honestly, I like fucking Aaron Rodgers to throw 2 touchdowns in this game, plus 130 odds. And then these guys know each other. Sam Darnold goes back, to the Vikings and Aaron Rodgers. Or maybe they don't know each other because but Aaron Rodgers was out of Green Bay by the time Darnold was in the NFC North. But I like the Steelers and I like Rodgers to throw 2 touchdowns plus 202 odds as a two-legger. I just don't love Seattle's defense that much, and I think Pittsburgh's defense just had like a lapse in Week 1 against the Jets, or the Jets might be kind of fire this year, low key. That's a possibility too. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots at the Dolphins. Give me the Patriots money line. The Dolphins are not on shit this year, man. They are gonna be bad, in my opinion. They're just gonna be really fucking bad. It's gonna be bad for the Dolphins fans. And I think the Patriots are actually like a 7-10, 8-19. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that game. I think Drake May is gonna look better than fucking um than Tua's gonna look, and honestly, I'd give Drake May 2 passing touchdowns in this game too as a single bet. So I like the Patriots here, and I really like the 2 touchdowns for Drake May at plus 129. Man, he might get one with his legs. What's the odds on him to score as plus 400 ain't bad to sprinkle a little bit if he runs one in. The Panthers at the Cardinals. I'm rocking with the Cardinals all day, but they should have. They didn't. They made me sweat out my -6.5 against the Saints week 1. So Bryce Young looked really bad. He looked lost out there week 1. I think he might have to get benched. That's what part of my take people said too. Like he has to get benched for him to get better. But yeah, I like the Cardinals here. I'm just gonna go with the money line pick and James Conner to score a touchdown. If not James Conner, Marvin Harrison, I think will get in. Or actually, instead of Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride is due for a big game. I think he's gonna really show out against the Panthers. If there's a game, he's gonna show out. I would go over on all of Trey McBride's numbers this week for sure, and touchdown score. Moving on to the 3 o'clock games, we got the Broncos at the Colts. Let's see how legit Daniel Jones is gonna look against this Colts defense, or against this Broncos defense. This Colts offense looked crazy, but the Dolphins might just be really bad. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's a tough game to pick. It's -130 for the Broncos, plus 110 for the Colts. Colts are at home. 62% of bets are placed on the Broncos, 38 on the Colts. -2.5 is -105 for the Broncos. Broncos should pull this one out. I'll take the -130 with the Broncos, but Indiana Jones out there, and I think Indiana Jones is just gonna run into a tough defense. So let's not stop the hype train, but especially if he keeps this close. But I think the Broncos probably edge this one out. It's a tough game. That's a no bet for me for sure. The Eagles at the Chiefs Super Bowl fucking rematch. This crazy game right here. The Chiefs lost. That's crazy. The Eagles almost lost. Probably should have lost their first game. Um, Give me the under 46.5 in this game. I don't know who's gonna win, but I'm leaning the Eagles for sure at -125. But one thing I like the most, really under 47.5 if you can catch that anywhere. Under 47.5 gets you -125 odds, and I like that in this game for sure. So that's the featured 3 o'clock game of the week. And then we move on to Sunday night, where we got the Falcons at the Vikings. Man, give me the fucking Falcons money line on the road against JJ fucking McCarthy. This is a spiteful pick right here, but I like Atlanta this year and I like Michael Phoenix. So I think it's gonna be a close game. Best bet is +3.5 Falcons, but I do think they can probably win this game too, but it's gonna be close. Moving on, Monday night games. We got 2 this week. We got the Buccaneers +114 at the Texans -135. I like the Buccaneers to win this game. Um, they almost smoked it. Bella, they almost smoked it at the end of against Atlanta for week 1. Bella, stop. And But I like the Bucks to win this game. If anything, take Bucks +3.5 to cover. I'll take that all day against the Houston's at home. And then we got Chargers at Raiders. I think this is an easy pick for me. I'm gonna go out with the Chargers, and I'll take -2.5 on the Chargers here. So, yo, that's about it for NFL. Thanks for tuning in to the episodes. Always long this way. NFL week 2. Keep track of the predictions. Look and tail me on anything you like. But I do yeah, those are all my money line picks. I gave you some touchdown scores, some props out there. And also look into like kicking points whenever you think a kicker is gonna hit more than one field goal. Usually that prop is over 1.5. But peace, y'all. Love y'all. Long live Sway, man. Peace.